Hi there folks, this is actually going to be a very quick video, unlike other times when I've said that. Oh god, I'm waffling already. Fuel prices in this country, it varies at the moment in this country approximately 70%, that's 7/10 approximately of the price we pay at the pump for our fuel is in fact tax. Yeah, the maximum it was a few years ago, it was over 80%. What this means in real terms is that in this country, diesel at my local petrol station costs $1.31 a litre, which for Americans out there is about $9.85 per gallon. You guys were complaining about $2 gas. Jesus. Now there's a massive protest, there's an official petition with Downing Street, and over 100,000 people have signed it to cut the fuel tax by at least 30%. But I signed it and then I had a thought, how many people though are really willing to cut the fuel tax? You see, people are whinging about the fuel prices because the fuel prices are not only damaging for people who need to drive and stuff, but guess what, it's driven the price of everything else up. I mean, hello, food doesn't magically transport from the other side of the world. It's hauliers and truckers, they're bringing it. They have to offset their increased costs, so everything's going up. And of course we've got this whole biofuel nonsense, which is not only bad for the environment, but that is also pushing up food prices. So frankly, yeah, it's not just the fuel itself. I mean, Britons and people around the world are suffering really badly, and in this country we're getting massively taxed. Everyone's whinging about it, but the thing is, most people aren't willing, I don't reckon, to actually have the fuel tax cut, because if the fuel tax was cut by 30%, say, or even 10%, that means there'd be less money in the exchequer to go on other things like the National Health Service. Well, how many people in this country are actually really willing to accept a smaller government, to accept a smaller state, and to have cutbacks elsewhere? Most people in this country I don't think are willing to have that. Most people in this country I don't think are willing for a smaller state. So there's a problem. Except I thought, getting back to a prohibition thing I've been talking about recently, hello, if we legalised all drugs, and apart from the most harmful ones, say smack, crack cocaine and powder cocaine, if we actually made them able to be bought in off licenses and supermarkets, just like tobacco and booze currently is, and we tax that the way we tax booze and cigarettes, Jesus, we might actually have a pretty good income. If we started selling and taxing magic mushrooms, acid and ecstasy and so on, I mean, I think we could have a nice little money earner which could offset fuel prices, and we could, because fuel prices are just going to keep on going up anyway, but if we can alleviate that a little bit, we can recoup some of the money at least by legalising, as I say, legalising drugs and taxing them. So that's a little proposal for you guys.